So, last part was just dealing with the Forbidden Jungle, and now we're in the other Forbidden area, which is Misty Island, where the game all started. So, I mean, it's not, well, not that misty once you're actually at the island. Like, you would, like, some parts of it's just like, okay, I can see the mist, but really, not that misty. But Misty Island is a lot of rocks, I'll say that. And we get introduced to a new enemy, the one that isn't so hard to beat, with just 2 hits. Alright, the Childhood Destroyer. So the Muse belongs to the Sculptor. The Sculptor in this game, he will give you power up if you find this little guy that we're seeing, this little golden creature known as his Muse. Sweet. No, 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 no. This thing is so annoying. Speedrunners make it look so easy with this thing. One thing about video game monsters from old video games is that they love to do victory poses after they hit you. Alright, and that guy stays in our backpack until we're done with this area. Alright, now we really play Misty, because that was the most annoying thing to catch, at least in my opinion. Alright, so... oh, and here we'll get introduced to a new eco. And that'll be the Red Eco. Red Eco, as a brief reminder, because I explained it so far in 2 parts, is Red Eco enhances your strength. So everything will be, practically everything in this game will be a 1-hit kill from now on. As long as you have Red Eco in your possession, which we see right over there. But we really don't need too much of it. Alright, so there is a hat, there's a blue eco pad that'll take us to a power cell that I would like to get. I'd like to deal with now before. Awesome. That'll take us to this guy right here. Death in this game sucks because some of the checkpoints, they don't tell you you're at a checkpoint. And most of the time for the checkpoint, it just takes you back to the start of the area. Whew, that was close. Like I said, one thing about Jak and Daxter with water areas is that if you're at a certain point in the water that is too deep for Jak, Lurker Shark will try to get you. Lurker Sharks are basically just sharks. They'll come at you with full force and not care who's in their path. Alright, that guy's done. So annoying. Alright, now to deal with Red Eco. And everything's 1 hit with this thing. But unfortunately... alright. There we go. There's the last 2 now. That's essentially Red Eco. Enhances your strength temporarily. I mean, it's great. I love it, but I wish it could last a bit longer, because it goes down pretty quick. I hate weird obstacles like that. That they don't tell you that, oh, you're gonna fall to your death if you're not careful. Alright. I need to go up there. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I'm not going into that cave yet. I'm into that ambush area. one can go over here. Up, Precursor door. You know what that means? Blue we go. Alright. Time for a Mook Rush. And thanks to the power of Red Eco. But most of you guys are just one-hit anyway. Red Eco sort of saves time. This rush is not that far. You just gotta be careful with the bombs. And now you have access to that spot for life. But we're only gonna use it once. and like we did in Sand at Sentinel Beach. Lore, no, they can only focus on Sand. Weird. Oh well. At least that's not quicksand down there. So, come up here, and familiar? Look a lot bigger in the cutscene. But we get this power cell. I don't know why tonight's feature event. Alright. So, we got that out the way. Now we exit through that way to where that team meeting is happening. Alright, done with that. Now the door's open forever because you powered it with Blue Eco. But we don't need that too much. Go in there ever again except to get the remaining Precursor ores, which I probably won't need for the Oracle, which we'll see at the end of this part, and on our way to Rock Village, which I'll definitely end my Jak and Daxter gaming section in. But let's get what we can in Misty Island, especially the scout flies. I love quick kills like that. Okay. Timing. What's timing in this game? I have no idea. There's none here, right? It's just a... No. Always check your surroundings when it comes to open world games. It's standard procedure. Really? Alright. Trying to get these Precursor orbs. There we go. When in doubt, spin. Alright, gotta be careful with these guys. Sometimes the lurkers can jump to where you are, so you gotta be careful with them. But sometimes the AI isn't that, doesn't think that far ahead. Alright, some power cells they just give it to you on your path, and it's just like, oh, here you go. Because where we're going right now, we're going to go where the cannon was firing at. Yeah, kind of expected.
Hey Jack, can I have your insect collection?
Daxter shows no concern for your death whatsoever. He's like, my buddy, can I have your stuff? But in actuality, I think it's just Jack's knocked out, which is why they probably included that kind of dialogue for Daxter. Like, oh no, Jack, you're just knocked out. I just need to get some green eco. adds back to it, because sure you die in this game, but there's no life system, so you're no threat of the game over. Alright, I have to deal with the cannon guys. There's only one. He only has one bodyguard. Got that out the way. I would go for the precursor ores, but since I don't want to go back to Sentinel Beach and the focus is the power cells, we don't have to get them. But normally to get the precursor ores here, you would use the cannon to break the steel crates that are down there, and I have to go back down there. But we don't have to. Alright. Let's make our way back. I like how sometimes they play like some menacing music where you're sent or descent somewhere to know that something's chasing you or like something's about to get you. I don't know. Alright. Okay, now to get another mission underway. How many stuff is? I just need one more. Because we just need just a few more, really. Yep, 3 more. Scout. Wait. Yep, that's the news one. I was like, wait, what? 3? Alright, so if you decide to come to Misty Island before you go to Fire Canyon, this is where they really introduce the grab zoomer. It's simple. You A to accelerate, let go of the A button to stop, and I believe, and that's it. That you just accelerate and go. It doesn't have a health system, but if you know, it does. You're a health system, so if you get hit 3 or 4 times, you are dead, and the zoomer goes with you. You start back to where you initially got on from the zoomer. Oh, there we go. I was like, there has to be something else. Oh yeah, L1 to jump with the zoomer. But sometimes jumping with the zoomer is just not like the greatest thing in the world. Jumping's not the greatest thing in the world. The zoomer really isn't. Now what these lurkers are doing, I guess I like practicing or whatever, like they're apparently a threat to, like, if you talk, like, Samus says different missions for you where to get a power cell, give you hints on where to get a power cell, but like, and one of them, when he's looking from his telescope in Sandover, looking from his tower, from his hut actually, he tells you, oh Jak, if these balloon lurkers are running amok in Misty Island, you should take them out before they come and attack the village with those balloons. And like, I'm not gonna attack the village with the balloons. They're gonna stay right where they are. I gotta get this guy. And that's all the power cells in Misty Island, technically. because the collective one with the muse, we have to go back to Sandover Village, which we will do so. But we pretty much got everything here except for the precursor ores, but again, any percent run, I'm just getting the necessary power cells that I want to get. Oh, there's the lurker. I don't need to practice for the game, so I'll just be happy to see the trophies nonetheless. Precursor ores. No need for them though. Alright, time to get back to our boat. Or should I say loading screen. And finish up with the MCP missions. So that is the last time we'll ever go to Misty Island, because you can pretty much get everything done there in one go. Because this game, it is designed where you can 100% it in your first playthrough, in one playthrough, instead of like turning it off the system couldn't make a difference. Like, oh, what do I do now? What can I find? Where's this power cell? No, if you know where you're going, what missions you have to do, you just get it in one foul swoop. Alright, so first we go to the sculptor. Alright. There we go.
Muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Why does Muse leave in the first place? Oh wait, the lurkers took her. I think. No, the Muse hopped on, was wandering around and ended up on the fisherman's boat, and the fisherman took a trip to Misty Island for whatever reason, or near the shores of Misty Island. The Muse got off there, and before he realized that the fisherman left it, and I got stuck at Misty Island, so I went to go grab her, but since the Muse didn't really know me, it ran away. Alright, so 2 more power cells left in Sandover, and that is from our Oracle. The Oracles, they just give you bonus power cells, but at a price. And their price is higher than the MCPs, which is, wait for it, 120 power cells. I mean Precursor Legacy. I get the names confused because they both start with P. So these guys, they're kind of like, from the get-go, sequel bait. Like, there's more to the story than you think when it comes to Jak. Like, he's the chosen one, but they don't really focus on the whole, like, chosen one deal with him in this game. Like, maybe towards the end, but, like, that's it. So the Oracles are pretty much like, they foreshadow to the coming events, where Naughty Dog thought, like, you know what, we are going to make a Jak 2, you know this game's going to be successful, it's going to be a good predecessor to Jak 1, successor to Jak 1, and they were right, Jak 2 is better. So I like these Oracles, and I like the whole chosen one deal with Jak, even though that kind of like dies when he gets Dark Ego power. But we're done with the first area, and we're gonna end the part with the lava tube, which is one of my, I like the zoomer areas. Hello viewer. But yeah, let's turn in our stuff. We got 34 right off the bat. Now we can go to Rock Village.
You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat
I like this
shield.
voice actress.
Now be careful.
Like, I like Tara Strong, don't get me wrong, for Kira. Like, Kira's voice actress changes after this game and the next game. But I like this one because it sounds more,
like burning molten metal over?
she sounds more intelligent. Like, Tara, no, I'm not saying Tara Strong hasn't played like roles where she's like, or she's crazy or like doesn't sound intelligent. It's just that this voice actor is like, is more fit for Kira. So that's why I like this voice actress compared to Tara Strong. But Tara Strong does a fine job as Kira in terms of personality wise, like wanted to be, you know, on her own. Alright. So what she was explaining that I was talking over is that for this area, there's another way to lose, and that is via your heat shield. So the zoomer can fly over this. I'm gonna die probably, but essentially your health, that meter on the left is your heat shield meter. Gets to a certain amount, that's it, you're done for. So what she's done, she's let go of these balloons in the canyon for you to grab. And since we opened the league events, we could definitely increase our speed. We're gonna die. And I'm gonna kill myself now, might as well. Why would this would kill you anyway? You start from the beginning, there's no checkpoints like in the middle or end. Except in the lava tube. Fire Canyon, it's pretty short, but on Lava Tube, yeah, it's pretty long, and they have one checkpoint if you get to it. That is, it's like in the middle of the path. But yeah, try to avoid the lurkers when you're playing this though. In this part, because sure you could kill them with your zoomer, but you get like crazy amount of air time. I'm talking about like they'll send you flying. I'm gonna die again because The hitboxes with these things are so weird. I don't like that sound. Yeah, the hitbox with this zoomer is weird. Ram into something to really hit it. But we're almost done with this part. Once we get to Rock Village and get Samus and Kira to the village, because they're waiting at the gate for us to turn it on to let them into the Blue Sage's hut. Or should I say a tower. It doesn't really look like a hut. I'm being quiet right now because I'm like, I definitely don't want to mess up too bad. See these hitboxes? We're almost done. There's only 2 power cells in the Llama 2, the Scout Flies, which I don't know how they would put it, and the reward for your efforts. And that is it for Fire Canyon. And now we enter Rock Village. And Rock Village is, well, a rainy place. And I know there's a scout flight here to get the starts. Alright, and here we are in the Blue Sage's hut. Yeah. First, let's get our friends out. Bird comes first, of course. Samus. And then Kira. Well, Kira already came through without us seeing her jump out.
It looks like the Blue Sage.
Oh, there we go. I heard the sound.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them.
How can you know it's a levitation machine just by looking at it? Jeez.
I guess you two are going to have
I mean,
to
of
find
course
some
it's
more.
pointed at the thing it wants to levitate, but how do you know it's levitation? How do you know it's not just a destructo beam or something? Yes, I said destructo beam.
And take the furball with you.
Alright, so we talked to Samus or Kira for a mission, but I already know the missions. Kira is fixing what she can with Sage's hut. Samus is just, you know, Samus. And it's up to us to like deal with the problems of the village. So let's get to ground level and then continue the game, and then save the game and then continue from there. Alright, so first thing we're introduced, giant molten rock, and if we touch it, yes, we'll get hurt. And already we find a oracle. He'll of course give us some like prophecy level speech again, and we have to listen. We have enough orbs to get one effect? No. Let's end the part here. This is Rock Village, and it's being bombarded by the giant monster that lives atop right over there. See him. Boop. Yeah, but his aim sucks. So, when we come back, we will get started with this, with the cleanup here somewhat. We're gonna go straight for the... Just to be on the safe side, we're gonna go for 50 while we're here. Yeah. It asks for 47, but we're gonna go for 50 because it shouldn't be hard to get 22 in the other section. You know, let's make it 52, just to be safe. Alright. Well, that's enough decision making, and I will end the part here, and well, join me again next time. Like, subscribe, hopefully, please. I need attention. But yeah, thank you. And thanks for watching.